She's very much giving baby reindeer. Don't be crazy, Penelope. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am now reacting to Bridgerton season 3 episode 2. I can't wait. I just reacted to the first episode, so I'm kind of just doing these back to back to back. So I'm just excited to see how Colin is gonna, is Colin ever gonna find out who Lady Whistledown is? I'm assuming not, because that would be like a big thing in the show. So I'm assuming that that's not gonna happen for a while or for a few seasons. And I'm gonna wonder how his search for her, how that's gonna affect Eloise, and how it's gonna really, it's really gonna weigh on her, like this, and I'm sure it already is, but like even more so. So I really want to see that kind of relationship. I want to see more Lady Danbury. What the heck, I want to see more of her. I need her. Is Queen Charlotte gonna pick a diamond? She says she likes to play games, so I'm here for it. Queen. So I'm just gonna get right into this episode. I don't even really care for an intro. I'm just gonna get right into it. So here we go.
Evidently, diamonds are not so rare after all, which is exactly why I'm
That
not
wig is
choosing
wigging. The wig
them.
is
No matter how
wigging.
many jewels anxious mammas might send. That she thinks I am afraid of choosing a diamond? Why should I be? I hear my choice last year, Miss Edwina, has made a splendid match abroad.
Also, Edwina did get married abroad. Okay.
I have not seen nearly enough from this year's girls. If I am to grant someone my favor, she must do more to earn it.
I see.
My sparkler shall make the best match of the season. And then Whistledown will be reminded once and for all. It is she who should be afraid.
Look at Brimsley, so proud. He's like, that's my bestie. That's my girl.
And Miss Katani Sharma, at the ripe age of 6 and 20, still managed to capture the heart of none other than the Viscount Bridgerton.
The looking glass does not lie.
You're so pretty, girl. Yes, admire yourself. She all happy because Colin gonna be with her. Ugh.
And if you'll follow me.
Yes, the Kents. Period. Y'all deserve. Act like y'all been here before. Isn't that what Lord Danbury said in Queen Charlotte?
And this is your bedchamber, Mrs. Mondrich. Just opposite Mr. Mondrich's.
Separate rooms.
Of course. That is how it is done.
Yeah.
The Kent estate has gone to the son of a boxer. What if some shopkeeper or chimney sweep is next in line for us?
Oh, that's got her spooked. Other people are moving on up in society.
What this author knows to be true is that diamonds are not the only gems that sparkle.
I shall see you both later.
Oh.
Perhaps one of those young ladies has a fan I might borrow. It looks like it may become rather warm.
Eloise is like, oof.
So, how do we begin? Or perhaps there is a book I might read on charm.
You saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
She has never been more wrong about anyone.
Sooner or later, she will be caught, and we shall dance on the day of her demise.
Oof.
I should like to see your skills as they are first.
But I have none. How delightful to see you all. Such splendid weather we are having.
Girl, it ain't that hot. This is how you do it, Penelope. You do this. Just slow, girl. Slow.
I hear Lord Courtney arrived in town last night. He did. He is rather handsome and a lover of music, I hear. Lords Petrie and Godwin are both great supporters of the arts as well.
Then you must talk to all three.
Danbury's like, oh my gosh, they all like music. Don't you like music?
She is still seeking her diamond by some other name.
Francesca's not about it.
Yes, what kind of places?
An upholsterer, a silk mercer, and do not get barley here, but a meeting with a new housekeeper.
Do you not think that you are both putting the cart somewhat before the horse?
They a little slow. They a little slow.
Albion and I are very passionate, of course.
Good. And you?
This tea is... Yes, Mama, we have been familiar with each other.
Well, I should hope you have. How often?
Excuse me? Not enough.
You must be familiar with each other often to create one.
But I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed. And it flattens my hair. If
They said we trying to be outside, Ma. This Colin? See, it's why I don't like Colin. It's official. I don't like Colin. I don't like Colin official. Just like his brother, too. His brother did the same thing.
Same time tomorrow?
So he go into brothels? See, yeah, official. Don't like Colin.
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons? I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
The truth is, you do not need a lesson.
You agree I am unteachable.
You are very teachable. You simply do not need to be taught. You already know how to do this. Before the self-consciousness of adulthood set in, before we started caring what others think.
Colin, it is impossible to be in society and not care what others think. Society is entirely composed of the judgment of others.
Pen, living for the estimation of others is a trap. Once you break free, the world opens up. Why is it you want a husband?
So that I may have my freedom.
And it will be finding that comfort in yourself that will get you there. I'm sorry about whatever might be coming between you and Eloise. What exactly happened?
I should get back. Before we are noticed.
He's like, where's my wife at? Sleeping in separate rooms. We sleep together. Girl, go in the room with him. Go in the room with him. He fine, too. He's fine. It's fine.
I have long marveled at your shop through the windows, Madame Delacroix, but it is another pleasure entirely to step inside.
I practically begged the last Lady Kent to let me craft something more contemporary. Perhaps she might like to spend some of that new fortune on something more current.
She's like, you want to spend some of that money at my business, girl. Just get one new dress.
I'm eager to find a suitable match and be done with it before Mother schemes to get the Queen interested in me.
I thought the Queen was no longer interested in this season's young ladies.
Lady Danbury says the Queen only waits to be dazzled.
Penelope, I've been eagerly awaiting your visit.
As have I, but perhaps it would be better for me to meet you at the market instead of coming here first.
We are not going to the market this time. Trust me, not one of them will be leaving that table in the immediate future.
I hope so.
We needed a place to be alone. Here, your maid can wait outside, and we can pretend we're at a ball.
Have you gone mad?
I know they're alone together. That could ruin her reputation, right? I guess that's why he's like, there's no one here to say anything. Unless it's her maid. Her maid might say something.
Shall I pretend to flirt with the imaginary cellist?
No, with the dashing suitor you just met by the refreshments. Me.
You?
I'm the perfect person to practice on. Forget what is wrong or right. Imagine what you would want to say to me if I were a suitor.
Your eyes. A most remarkable shade of blue.
She about to tell him how she really feel. Is that too much?
I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
If you were a suitor. Yeah, if you were a suitor, that part. Oh, here she goes snooping. She about to get all up in... Oh. Girl. She's very much giving baby reindeer. Don't be crazy, Penelope. Looking at his clothes, his journal.
With great certainty. How lucky I am to be surrounded by them. The tree-lined streets of Le Marais. The charming cafes along the Seine at times.
Oh, girl, don't read. Don't read it anymore. Stop reading. Don't do it. Oh no. Oh, she about to get in her feelings again.
In those moments alone, as my fingers trace freckles from cheek to collarbone, or as I watch the way starlight dances across skin, I marvel at how one can feel such intimacy, but also such great distance. Pen.
Snooping.
You did not mean to pick up my journal and read it?
No, I did, but I should not have.
Well, no, you should not. Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye.
This is so messed up.
Please. Let me.
This is too much, y'all. Oh, Penelope. I get it. When you like someone, it doesn't just go away. So, and then when you find out that they like somebody else, it's like, what about me though?
Perhaps we should pause for the day.
I get the impression he's just not into her, like, at all. Like, he's like, oh, like, you know, she's a friend and, you know, I'm trying to help her out, but she got feelings for him and he just doesn't. She's jealous. Yep, that's what she read. Oh, she spotted. Eloise, she's still a good friend. She'll keep your secrets.
Any adornments, Mom?
Perhaps simplicity is better?
Would you not like to at least see?
She not used to having all of that. Me either, so.
But Lady Kent certainly had an eye for jewels.
That is pretty.
Difficult to know how to act when still I do not know what happened between the two of you.
We seem to grow apart.
Yes, you have said that. Do you wish for me to cast her out?
No, I do not wish for her to be friendless, and you might be all she has now. How is she?
Penelope?
I mean...
In fact, she seeks to take a husband this season.
A husband? Penelope?
Mm-hmm.
That is so unlike her.
Perhaps she has changed.
She's not seeking a husband in you, I hope.
No, I'm only helping her find one.
What if anyone were to find out about your helping her?
It's an interesting wig. They're giving her like more brunettes colors instead of like gray or black.
At tea, Lady Danbury mentioned a musically inclined suitor.
Several, I believe.
Let us start with one and see where the evening leads us.
I'm still having a hard time reading Francesca. I don't know what to make of her.
Ladies! And more ladies!
Hey, the girls go through the same thing with the guys, so hey, all's fair in love and war.
Where are your ladies?
I have lost mine somewhere in this splendid celestial display. I sent mine to look for pastries.
Your wife is a pastry, Mr. Finch. Perhaps if you savored her as much as you do food, she would be with child by now.
Oof. She said, y'all need to get the banging. All right, Penelope, this is your shot.
You make it seem effortless, which is so difficult to do. Would very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
Girl, Penelope, you do not want to read his Wattpad, girl, no.
Lord Basilio.
Lord Basilio is a Viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
Exactly, girl. You big P. You big P, girl.
Lord Basilio, I did not see you there.
No matter. I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not? Lord Basilio, you quite...
What happened to him?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I am not. Colin.
Well.
It seems Colin is helping her look for a husband. We used to say we would be spinsters
Oh,
together.
Eloise, don't tell her this.
Brother.
Shouldn't have told her that. She's messy.
Mr. and Mrs. Mondrich,
Kent.
I am not certain Miss Stowell is taking your experiment so casually.
She's in love, bruh. Benedict. See, he's cuter than Colin, but...
What music do you most like?
Lately, I have been enjoying Ries. His piano trios are quite beautiful. And Beethoven's Appassionata.
I once heard a rumor the trios was written to convey his feelings for Mademoiselle Ludwig's. Do you not think you can feel it in the music?
Perhaps the best thing you can do is to let her be in her natural sphere, then.
Go play the piano. Have her play the piano.
I may be with child already. I must eat for two.
Your arrogance does not count as two people. Later.
Albie and I lay together before we arrived.
I'll just lower your voice. And what about you? Did you two...
We began. Oh, I do not enjoy it.
A woman's pleasure is somewhat more subtle than a man's. You see, when he inserts himself...
Inserts himself? Inserts himself where?
What on earth do you and Mr. Finch do?
And then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
Breeches remain on?
Of course.
Why must I be punished over and over?
Oh no, poor y'all gotta draw the pictures. Y'all gotta draw the pictures. Like Lady Danbury did for Queen Charlotte. Y'all gotta teach her what to...
It is time for me to retire. Before you go, have you seen the Gerard painting in the back room?
But we've not nearly had enough time to show off our gifts. Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
I cannot think of anything at the moment.
Okay, girl. Keep secrets. Learn how to keep a secret. Be loyal to somebody for once. Okay. Good.
Good evening, Lord Remington.
Miss Featherington. It is a fine evening, is it not? I heard Her Majesty is yet to choose a diamond, and it has caused some consternation with your fellow young ladies.
Is he in a wheelchair?
I love a bit of gossip. Perhaps I should not be so eager, but on days Whistledown is delivered, I sit by the door and read it as soon as it arrives.
I must admit I do quite enjoy Whistledown.
Oh, he appreciates her. I will appreciate Lady Whistledown. But he's a cripple, though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know how that works.
Lord Remington has asked to call on me tomorrow.
Do you like him?
I did enjoy myself. Very much.
Oh.
It is rather unseemly that Miss Featherington took his help. Pitiable, I think.
It is kind of him, but perhaps overly so.
Oh no, everybody knows.
Mr. Bridgerton, we were wondering why an eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
Actually, someone who is so beyond hope of success.
It's actually all rather sad.
She snitched. She told somebody. Or was it Eloise? Did Eloise? Or was it Criselda? Whatever her name is. Or was it Eloise? Was it Eloise or her? Who said it? Who snitched?
Eloise, did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
No, I did not mean...
Which means you did.
I confided in Cressida.
Cressida.
Why you were friends with Cressida in place of Penelope, I will never understand. What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
Oh, no. I knew she shouldn't have told her that, yeah. I was like, girl, you shouldn't have told her that. Oh, so now everybody knows that she's the loser girl who needs help to find somebody. And now everybody knows that. So they're definitely not going to approach her. Oh, what's going to happen with Penelope? Oh, she said play the piano and have Queen Charlotte walk by. Now she's going to be impressed and call her the diamond. Maybe?
That was splendid.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, I was only taking a small pause from the ball.
Because you delight in your endeavours. Someone who performs not for me, but for themselves. Sparkling, one might say.
She didn't say diamond, but she said sparkling though. Okay. Francesca. Lady Danbury set that up though. Lady Danbury good.
My lady.
Ooh. He said, I'm coming in, babe.
I do not wish to sleep. At least not yet.
He said, I ain't trying to sleep though. I'm trying to.
We can do whatever we want, Alice. This is our life now.
Yeah.
We are a married, noble couple.
Our son is noble.
Our family is noble.
Yeah, girl, y'all do whatever y'all want.
I am somehow afraid I will do something wrong and they will take it all away.
Yeah.
I cannot stop thinking.
Lady Danbury knows what that feels like.
What have we done to earn this?
Nothing. The same as every Viscount and Earl and Baron out there.
Exactly. You don't gotta do nothing. Them people don't earn it either. They're just born. I wonder where their storyline's going. Like, I wonder, like, why they keep showing them. Like, how are they going to contribute to the storyline? Because right now they're just kind of showing them, you know. I assume in time.
By the light of the moon, it is easy if you want to mistake the...
Penelope got to stop emotional writing. She got to...
Which is why, perhaps, snuck away early last night with their husband.
Oh, they figured it out. They figured it out. Let's go now. Let's get that Featherington baby.
Good evening, Lady Danbury.
Girl, Lady Danbury done put the hair down.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
What visitor?
Penelope Featherington, who was so certain that she would not find a husband on her own that she had to enlist the help of Mr. Colin Bridgerton.
Is this what you wanted to happen? When you spread gossip about someone, it will inevitably end up in Whistledown. You must know that. But perhaps that was your goal, in communicating the secret I told you in confidence.
I did not communicate your secret. But I did notice Miss Livingston whispering around the room after hovering nearby. You were rather indiscreet when you told me about Penelope.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your concern about cruelty, but perhaps you should like to find a looking glass.
Oof. Well, it wasn't her then. Dang. Eloise got a lot going on. I feel bad for her.
How could you be so reckless? This family has already endured so much public scrutiny, and now this.
It's foolish to ask us to.
No, what is foolish is being unreasonable about what you can achieve.
Dog.
You might find a husband in your 3rd year out.
Dog. Oh, Penelope.
You have a visitor.
Is it Colin? Sometimes I know it. Sometimes you just want to feel like pretty and wanted, and yeah.
You've read Whistledown.
She's beastly to write such things about you.
It's her job to report what everyone is talking about. It would have been suspicious if she had not.
Perhaps a return to the shadows is for the best. After all, a small taste of the light can lead to that most dangerous of emotions, hope.
Would you kiss me?
Penelope.
It would not have to mean anything, and I would never expect anything from you because of it, but I am nearly on the shelf, and I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be. I could die. I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Let's hope nobody sees, and then it ruins her reputation further. But I guess, you know, she's not worried about that right now. Well, that's it. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, she can't say she's never been kissed before. Oh, Penelope. I know how she feels. So Colin got feelings for her now? That's it. That's a wrap. Alright, that's episode 2. So, it was not too much in this episode, but Eloise got a lot on her plate. Like, she has to keep this secret. she has to like not be friends with Penelope because she's, you know, she was betrayed by Penelope essentially, but she still has feelings for her. But then now she sees Penelope is going through a lot, and she did, I mean, Griselda, whatever her name, I literally cannot remember this lady's name. The girl that she's with now, the mean girl, Eveline, she was loud when she said, you know, oh, he's just helping her. Like, you know, people, all they do is just listening to other people's conversations. So but I don't think that she did that intentionally. She didn't say that out loud intentionally. She's kind of just reckless like that. She kind of just talks. And she was talking to the girl, Eveline, whatever her name is, like she's a friend, you know, and you just say stuff and then people overhear it. And in this society, they're messy. And of course they're going to spread it. So now everyone knows that Penelope is a weak, meager little thing that can't really get married and she needs help to get married. And then now we got some mystery guest from Lady Danbury, so I want to know who that is. But I'm just going to get right into episode 3. I can't wait to watch it. I'm just watching these back to back to back, and so I'll have these edited out when I can. So let me know what you guys think. What are your theories? And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.